Our season started with a bang, with Brad Scott coming in as senior coach and taking the reins from Ben Rutten in September of 2022. The Bombers had a good start of the year, beating Hawthorn, Gold Coast and GWS, and also beating a top 4 side of Melbourne back in round 5 at the Adelaide Oval. The Bombers started 4-1 for the year under Brad Scott, despite a horrid display against the Saints back in round 3. What do I expect from this year? Well, I'm hoping we achieve a finals win, at least 4 to 6 wins to finish off the year, but the next few games are going to be tough. Freo in Perth, Port at the G, Crom at Marvel, Cats down at GMHBA, the Dogs at Marvel, Sydney at Marvel, West Coast should be a 120-point win at Marvel, North again, GWS, and then Pies last round. Going to be a hard month of footy, but yeah, look, I'm going into this pretty confident. Who has been the standouts for this year? Good question. I'd say Captain Zach Merritt and Mason Redman. Nick Munn has also been good to watch. Also, Jai Menzies has been elite to watch this year, averaging 9.3 disposals a game. But against Carlton, he averaged 12, and he actually wasn't too bad. Against West Coast, he wasn't too bad. Port Adelaide, he wasn't too bad either. I can see him staying out best 22 for the rest of the season. Nick Martin, on the other hand, is a very good player that he plays up the ground a lot, and it's good because he finds his spot in the forward line. And also on the wing, he's been fantastic. Against Carlton, he was fantastic. Ever since he came into the AFL last year, kicking 5 on debut was elite by him. What can I say about Zach Merritt, on the other hand? Captain, been on the channel as well. That's something I'll say. Zach, he's been an elite leader this year. Yeah, it's been fantastic. Has there been improvement since the 2022 season? Absolutely, there has been improvement. Over the last 10 months, I think a key figure has been a change of the coaching staff and the leadership group. Having only 2 captains, only with Andrew McGrath and Zach, has been a change that has actually suited the club very well, instead of having the 5 to 6 leadership group. And the depth in the midfield and the forward line and the back line has been fantastic. And yeah, a lot of players can change positions. We've seen that with Kyle Langford, has been doing that all season, starting in the back line and moving up forward. But yeah, he's been fantastic. Very happy with the squad depth. And yeah, there's been a lot of improvement. And yeah, keen to see what we do for the next, 10 rounds? Do you see a finals win in the near future? I personally think we'll win one over the next 3 years. Having someone like Brad come into the role and take the boys under his wing has been fantastic. Keen to see if these boys are capable of playing finals. I reckon with the run home we've got, it's good. I reckon we're in the top 8. We're closing in the top 4, which is, I think, we're 2 games out of the top 4. I reckon if we play good footy, start well against Freo, and yeah, who knows what can happen this year. What have I liked so far? Well, honestly, a bit of everything I've liked. The way we play from stoppages and how we attack and break teams easily. Also, liked how Brad's changed the magnets on like how players are finding their form again, and the group hasn't been this connected in ages, it feels. We also have Elijah Sardis, Zach Reid, Nick Cox, and Alwyn Davey Jr. in the VFL. Also, mid-season draft pick Jaden Hunter, but he recently picked up a season-ending injury. Feel bad for the kid. But we also have Tex Wanganeen in the VFL. I think he gets delisted at the end of the year, if you're meant to be completely honest, but he hasn't been that good in the VFL either, from what I've watched. I don't really watch much VFL, so I could be bullshitting, but yeah. What have I disliked? The things that I've disliked about the way we play is we play out of defense, like we still bomb it down the line, look for the pack or the tallest option. Also, we're still fumbling with our ground ball gets, but that's about it. after last year's game plan, that most of it was still there, but it's sort of like we're bringing some of our old stuff into the new stuff. But honestly, I'm actually liking how we play. But just like the kicking down the line, the bombing it down the line, looking for like the tallest option, it's just really winds me up. And also, like, we're still fumbly. You've seen that against like Carlton and like the other games we've played. Also, Collingwood in that last quarter, we can't hold a lead. We do not talk about that, so no one bring that up. Yeah, but honestly, with Brad coming to the role, it's just elite. And honestly, I love where the club is going. Yeah, it's just been fantastic to watch. Who do you think will be delisted at the end of the season? Pretty tough, but if I had to pick three, I'd say Alistair Lord, brought into the draft a few years ago and hasn't gotten a chance at AFL level and would be better off at a different club. Number 2, Andrew Phillips. Look, you may say, Sammy, what the hell are you saying? But for me, Andrew Phillips, he's just been a bit of a liability into the team. Like, he's just not good and he can't run, but he's a decent ruckman, I'll give you that. Could have won their game against Port Adelaide a few weeks ago. But yeah, honestly, I reckon it's time to develop Nick Bryan into a second ruck, and he might fit the team for now, but I think we delist him or trade him at season's end. Number 3, Tex Wanganeen. For me, Tex Wanganeen, he made his debut against Melbourne in 2022 and kicked his first goal. And he hasn't been in too many games since last year. I think he's played maybe 3 to 4 games of AFL level, but he hasn't been too consistent in VFL level or in the AFL level. So, yeah, I think that's where we delist him, to be honest with you. Number 4, I'm going to go Kai McBride. He's been playing VFL since about 2021, maybe. I think he'd maybe fit into a senior side, maybe at a West Coast or maybe a lower team like that. But I just don't think he'll stay on the list any longer. Also, like Alistair Lord, feel bad for him, but yeah, what can you do? Really need to stay consistent at AFL level. So yeah. Righty, guys. So that is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry for not showing my face in the video. Is because I've been very unwell for the last few days, and I just haven't been good to put my face on camera or like stream. I was thinking of streaming on the Wednesday night, but yeah, that's besides the point. But yeah, drop a like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you get notified when I do upload and I do stream. So yeah, drop a like, subscribe. Yeah, vlog out, I don't know, when we play the day after. So I think it's the Sunday, next Sunday there'll be a vlog, but gonna try to get another video out on the week that is coming, because it's Thursday when I upload this. But yeah, drop a like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you get notified when I do upload and I do stream. So yeah, peace.